Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best cameras for landscape photography.
Starting at number 5.
Nikon Z5. The Nikon Z5 is Nikon's entry-level full-frame offering and one of the best value cameras for landscape photography. You won't find a better full-frame option for less. Though it's less versatile for faster subjects in video. With a slow max burst rate and severely cropped 4K video recording, this is a fantastic choice if landscape photography is your main focus. Its 24.3 megapixel sensor delivers amazing image quality, with plenty of dynamic range to bring out a wider array of detail. And despite being an entry-level model, it still has features you'd expect to find on higher-end models, like a high-resolution viewfinder and weather sealing. Battery life is also impressive, though not nearly as good as a DSLR like the Nikon D780 or the Canon EOS 90D. That said, Nikon Z lenses don't come cheap, especially the premium S line, and third-party options are limited. However, this is a great choice if you're looking for a full-frame body that won't cost you a fortune.
Coming at number 4.
Canon DSLR camera. If you're looking for something cheaper than our picks above, the Canon EOS 90D is a great DSLR option at a mid-range price point. Fitted with a 32.5 megapixel APS-C sensor, the 90D can capture excellent landscape images with a good amount of dynamic range to bring out detail in high-contrast scenes. The higher resolution is also great if you need to crop your photos or want to make prints. The 90D has a few other benefits over mirrorless alternatives, including a longer battery life, great ergonomics, and a well-established lineup of compatible EF and EFS lenses, which include more affordable options as well. Plus, it's weather-sealed to give you some peace of mind in more adverse weather conditions. If you'd prefer something more portable, a mirrorless alternative like the Canon EOS R10 is also a great choice. However, Canon's RF system doesn't have as wide a lens selection, and the camera uses a slightly lower resolution sensor.
At number 3.
Fujifilm XT5. Full-frame sensors may be ideal for landscape photography, but APS-C cameras like the Fujifilm XT5 prove that sensor size isn't everything. You might prefer a crop sensor camera for many reasons, from portability to smaller lenses. The XT5 is a relatively compact option that doesn't sacrifice build quality or weather sealing. It also has a very effective IBIS system, which can come in handy when shooting at slower shutter speeds without a tripod. The real selling point of the XT5, however, is its high-resolution 40.2 megapixel sensor. It's one of the highest resolution APS-C sensors on the market, giving you plenty of detail and room to crop in your landscape shots if needed. It even performs admirably in low light, with decent noise handling. Overall, this is the camera to get if you want a more portable camera system for landscapes and don't mind a slight trade-off in dynamic range and noise performance. If you're looking for something a tad cheaper, with a wider range of third-party lens options, the Sony Alpha 6700 is another fantastic APS-C option. It's more well-rounded for hybrid shooters, but uses a lower resolution sensor.
Number 2 of my list.
Nikon D780W. While the Sony Alpha 7 IV will get you very detailed high-resolution photos, the enthusiast-oriented Nikon D780 is the best DSLR option for landscape photography. It's bulkier than mirrorless alternatives, but it has an unmatched battery life that can easily last you throughout long shooting days at remote locations. It's also remarkably well-built, with a weather-sealed body and fantastic ergonomics. Aside from its design, it's well-suited to landscape photography thanks to a more light-efficient backside illuminated sensor. That's evident in how well the camera performs in low light, with fantastic noise management in low-light situations. That and its wide dynamic range make it a great choice for trickier lighting conditions. While it has a lower resolution than the Alpha 7 IV at 24.5 megapixels, that's still more than enough for most landscape photographers.
And number 1.
Sony Alpha 7. The Sony Alpha 7 IV is the best camera for landscape photography that we've tested. Its 33-megapixel full-frame sensor captures stunning image quality, with plenty of detail for all those tricky landscape shots. It isn't the highest resolution option on the market, but it's a step above its predecessor, the Sony Alpha 7 III, and most other cameras in this price range, giving you just a touch more leeway to crop in your photos. It also has excellent dynamic range to capture more detail in high-contrast scenes and give you more flexibility when processing your images. Beyond its stellar image quality, it's well-built, with a weather-sealed body that'll give you more peace of mind when shooting outdoors on rainy or snowy days. It also has an amazing battery life, especially relative to other mirrorless cameras, so you'll get plenty of shots on a full charge, which is great for longer shooting days. Throw in a wide range of native and third-party lens options, and you've got one of the best landscape photography kits for enthusiasts.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.